Hi everyone! Summer is over, but its hottest day is still ahead. After all, today is the transfer deadline day. We have to talk about a lot of news and signings, which you won't miss if you give a like to this episode and support us by subscribing. Without further ado, let's get the show on the pitch. AS Roma have officially announced the temporary signing of Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea, the agreement valid for 1 season with no option to buy clause included. Erling Haaland has been selected as the 2022-23 Men's Player of the Year by UEFA, while Pep Guardiola has taken home the Best Coach of the 2022-23 campaign award. Bradley Barcola has switched Lyon to PSG for €45 million plus 5 million add-ons, with his contract running for 5 years. England boss Gareth Southgate has named his 25-man squad for the upcoming Euro 2024 qualifier against Ukraine and a friendly against Australia. Harry Maguire and Calvin Phillips are included in the list, despite the lack of playing minutes. Chelsea have offered Brazilian side Corinthians €21 million for the purchase of 17-year-old defender Gabriel Moscardo. The clubs have almost found a common ground, though in any case, Moscardo will play for Coringão on loan until June. Wolverhampton Wanderers have bought 18-year-old winger Enzo Gonzalez from Libertad for €6 million. The footballer has already penned a 5-year contract. Celtic have signed centre-back Nat Phillips on 6 months loan from Liverpool. In January, the Celts will decide whether to make the deal permanent or extend the loan for the full season. Borussia Dortmund have bought last season's Bundesliga top scorer Nicolas Füllkrug from Werder Bremen for €16 million. The contract is until the summer of 2026. France boss Didier Deschamps has named his 25-man squad for the Euro 2024 qualifier against Ireland and a friendly against Germany. N'Golo Kanté was not included in the list. Greek goalkeeper Odysseas Vlachodimos has agreed personal terms with Nottingham Forest. Benfica are set to sell their goalkeeper due to his dispute with the club's manager, Roger Smith. Besiktas and Real Betis have made offers to Aston Villa regarding the signing of Felipe Coutinho. The villains are doing their best to offload the former Barcelona and Liverpool player. Manchester United are close to securing a loan deal for Spurs left-back Sergio Reguilón. He is expected to replace the injured Luke Shaw. AC Milan striker Lorenzo Colombo is one step closer to joining Monza on a loan move. Uruguay international centre-back Santiago Bueno has moved from Girona to Wolverhampton Wanderers for €12 million. The 24-year-old defender's contract lasts until 2028. Toni Kroos had a say on footballers who decided to go to Saudi Arabia. In the end, it's a decision for money and against football. That's when it starts to be difficult for the football we all know and love. The lack of human rights is what would prevent me from leaving. Juventus legend Leonardo Bonucci is heading to Union Berlin as a free agent, though the White and Blacks will continue to pay him 25% of his salary. The 1-year contract includes the option of an extension for another season. The transfer of Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah to Bayern has hit a roadblock. The clubs did not reach an agreement on the player's price. Having 91 points each, Kylian Mbappe, Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland are rumored to be the highest-rated players in EA's latest football simulator, FC24. VfL Wolfsburg have loaned 22-year-old forward Amin Sarr from Lyon. The contract includes a buyout option worth €15 million. Goalkeeper Dean Henderson has switched Manchester United to Crystal Palace. The transfer fee is estimated at €15 million plus 5 million in add-ons, with the contract calculated for 5 years. On the night of September 30th-31st, Diego Simeone had personally called S. Abde in order to convince him to join Atletico Madrid. The footballer did not give a final answer. Brentford will buy PSV Eindhoven winger Johan Bakayoko for €40 million. The clubs have already agreed all terms. Former Chelsea and AC Milan defensive midfielder Timur Bakayoko has joined Lorient as a free agent, leaving a signature on a 2-year deal. PSG attacking midfielder Julian Draxler will pursue his career at Qatari side Al Arabi. Marco Verratti will probably go in the same direction. Atletico Madrid winger Yannick Ferreira Carrasco has agreed to move to the Saudi Pro League club Al Shabab. The Indians are now in search for the Belgians' replacement. AS Monaco are trying to recruit Tottenham Hotspur centre-back Davinson Sanchez. Atalanta have completed the loan signing of La Spezia right-back Emil Holm. In-home Juventus were showing great interest earlier on. The option to make the transfer permanent is included in the contract. Barcelona managed to overcome financial issues and register their second-choice goalkeeper Iñaki Peña for the season. Centre-back Eric Garcia remains at Barcelona. Xavi has blocked his loan move to Girona. Inter Milan have submitted a loan offer for AS Monaco central midfielder Youssouf Fofana, but the Ligue 1 giants have rejected it. Manchester United have opened a new round of talks over Sofiane Amrabat. The Moroccan wishes to play at Old Trafford, thus the clubs are trying to reach an agreement. Mehdi Taremi will not be presented as the new AC Milan player despite a previously set agreement between the sides. The Iranian's agent, Jorge Mendes, has changed the contract terms at the last moment. Nottingham Forest have confirmed the signing of 21-year-old centre-back Murillo from Corinthians. Man City midfielder Cole Palmer has completed his medical ahead of his transfer to Chelsea. He will sign a contract valid for 7 years. France U21 midfielder Han Noah Masengo has joined Burnley as a free agent with a contract lasting for 4 years. His last club was Bristol City. Yesterday, we finally got to know all the Europa League and the Conference League group stage participants. The draw for both tournaments will take place today. Alright, let's move on to the main news of the release. The draw for the 2023-24 Champions League group stage was held in Monaco. This season's group of death turned out to be Group F, which features PSG, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan, and Newcastle United. We will also see the now highly anticipated battles between Bayern and Manchester United, Real Madrid and Napoli, as well as the clash between Arsenal and Sevilla. The full draw results are as follows. Ryan Gravenberch joins Liverpool. Here we go. The Reds and the Bavarians have agreed on a transfer for an estimated fee of 40 million euros plus 5 million in add-ons. Today, the Dutchman is expected to fly to England, undergo a medical checkup, and ink a 5-year contract. Gravenberch will become Liverpool's 4th new central midfielder after Alexis MacAllister, Dominik Szoboszlai, and Wataru Endo. Liverpool had reportedly beaten Manchester United in the battle for Gravenberch's signature. The 21-year-old prospect joined Bayern Munich from Ajax for 18.5 million euros last summer, but has failed to deliver in Munich, making 24 Bundesliga appearances without any goal contribution. Atletico Madrid president Enrique Cerezo has confirmed that the team's ace, João Felix, intends to move to Barcelona. João Felix already said that he wanted to go to a specific team, that is Barcelona, and we are waiting to see if they decide or not. According to Relevo, the sides are very close to concluding a 1-year loan with an option to buy. Barcelona will also take the entire salary of the Portuguese striker. Xavi expects Felix to replace Ansu Fati, who has already arrived in Brighton and Hove Albion camp to complete his loan agreement. Los Colchoneros bought Felix from Benfica back in the summer of 2019. Throughout 96 appearances for the Madrid powerhouse, the Wonderkid scored only 25 goals. Felix had an unsuccessful second half of last season on loan at Chelsea with 4 goals in 16 games. There is no sign that João Cancelo's departure from Man City to Barcelona eventually gets scrapped. Moreover, the move will be officially announced today. The complexity of the whole deal only lies in La Liga requirements for signing and registering players, meaning that the official announcement was delayed solely to ensure all the paperwork was done correctly and that Barca would be given the green light for the signing. The buyout option will not be included as it does not fit with the FFP rules. Nevertheless, the following verbal agreement was reached between the clubs. Barca will be able to acquire the Portuguese defender in the summer of 2024. Fulham star João Palhinha is most likely to become a Bayern Munich representative. Soon after offloading Gravenberch, Bayern have been making more substantial steps in negotiations regarding the Portugal defensive midfielder. Die Ratten's first offer valued at £55 million was rejected, as the Cottagers demanded 70. Later on, however, the clubs have eventually found common ground on the matter. As of this moment, the deal depends on whether Fulham can quickly find a replacement for their stellar performer, who himself has requested to be put up on a transfer list. Kylian Mbappé did not consider a transfer to Real Madrid this summer. He always wanted to finish the 2023-24 season at PSG, and then to look for a new club in the summer of 2024. Even if Los Blancos decide to make a bid on the last day of the window, Kylian is likely to turn it down. PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi has confirmed that Mbappé remains at the club. We have had very good discussions with Kylian. He is a magnificent player, as a person and as a professional. We've had discussions with the rest of his family. New deal? I don't want to talk about that. Mbappé is PSG player. Guys, be sure to check out videos from our other, no less interesting project. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.